YouTube viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another review. Here we have the air pump garbage truck made by Dickie toys, and this can be found at Kmart. This is where I picked this guy up. You can find a lot of Dickie toys vehicles on Amazon.com. It is difficult to see. They do make different scales, so just be aware of that. A lot of the Dickie toys are a smaller scale. I would say this is in the 1/16th scale, so slightly larger than G.I. Joe's, which are 1/18th scale, and slightly smaller than Marvel Legends, which are 1/12th scale. So here we have the vehicle in the package, and I'm going to spin the package around so you can see the back. So here you can see the back of the package, and it explains that the air pump is a gimmick that allows you to push a button on the top here. You repeatedly push that down and it will lift the back of the truck up so that it can dump or pick up the garbage can here that it comes with. You can see the little diagram there on the back. So very cool, and let's go ahead and get him out of the package and take a closer look. Alright, so here we have the truck out of the package, and it is pretty large. As a scale comparison, we have the 6-inch Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man there, and I think it works quite well. The scale is probably a little bit small for 6-inch figures, but this looks really good. I think it would be too big for 3 3/4 inch, but for 6-inch this looks quite nice. Alright, so let's show the truck on all sides. This would be the passenger side. You can see it's got decals already on it for recycle here, and the caution striping on the side. It's got the Dickie Toys Hippo, another recycle sticker up here. This looks to be, I guess it's, yeah, one big decal that goes the whole length of these little windows here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and then decal here with the air pump action truck spelled out. It's hard to see there on with my lights because it's white on orange. You got the eco leaf, another decal with the caution tape. Again, this is action pump truck, and that's pretty much it for this side. No opening doors, and the mirrors do not move. The windows are just black decals. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate it. Here we've got the driver's side of the truck, and similar layout with the decals, one across the top. These, oops, I don't know what that is because it's stuck on there. These 3 with the little recycle symbol, another one up here, another caution striping on the bottom, the Dickie Toys. 1, 2, 3, 4 more decals, 5 with the window. Only real paint details are the gray that goes along the edge. I did notice a little bit of paint missing on each side of mine. And then you have the switch here, which releases once you have the bed pumped up so that it will stay up by itself like this. Then you can flip the switch and it will release the air valve, and the top of the bed will drop. Alright, let's rotate it on the front and back now. Here's the back of the truck, and has more decals: do not touch, caution, more caution tape, the Dickie Toys emblem across the top. And if you notice, there's a EU flag there. Dickie Toys is a German company, although this is made in China, unlike Bruder, who is made and owned made in Germany by a German company. And we have these foot stands here for the driver to prop himself up on, which do flip up and down. And then we have the first latch for the accessory garbage or recycling bin that it comes with. This flap rotates all the way in and a little more than 90 degrees out. And then the whole hatch opens up, exposing the inside of the truck. So you could fit a bunch of goons in there if you wanted to have them steal a garbage truck or recycling truck to use for a heist. And then we have the knob on the side here, which rotates the back of the hooks that grab onto the bin that it comes with. And might as well show that now. The bin is pretty nondescript, just has a recycling logo on the side, no paint. It does open up at the top, and you could, I guess, if you got a figure bent down enough, you could hide inside it. It does stay latched pretty well without too much effort. It does snap shut. And the wheels do not move, they're just static molded plastic there. So that hooks onto these little hooks here, and then you can dump the contents in there like that. Alright, spin the truck around and show the front. Here we have the front of the truck. It's got the logo with the fake license plate, says Dickie Toys. These lights are kind of cool. They're not just stickers, they are a plastic with, it looks like either a decal underneath or they're painted to look like lights underneath. So that's a cool touch, you know, for a more budget end of these fancy trucks. It's nice that they didn't just stick a regular plastic decal on there. And the window wipers do not move, they're just sculpted on there, and they're black. And again, there's no real windshield, it's just I think this is, yeah, these looks like it's just a clear plastic with a black backing on it. That's why it's so reflective. It's not just a black decal. And then we have the Dickie Toys decal going across the top there. It doesn't look like this is removable. There is a sunroof here that's black. I'll raise my tripod up and you can see that. There we go. So that does not appear to be removable, and there are no lights or sounds. These are just static bulbs there. And then we have the button for inflating the back end of the truck. So it takes quite a bit of pumping action to actually get it to lift up. Probably take a kid a little bit longer, but there we have it with the bed pumped up. I'll turn it sideways so you get a better shot of that. And then you just flip the switch and it falls down pretty naturally. Here we have the bottom of the truck, and as you can see, these are just plastic tires. There's doesn't appear to be any rubber in them. It's not a true two sets. I think they actually might be independent. I don't know, they're slightly independent, but we have the one set in the front and then two double sets in the back, and they're fairly realistic looking. Not a whole lot of deep cuts in the tread there in the mold. So that's one thing that definitely separates these from brooder trucks is you get rubber tires on brooder trucks, which just enhances the overall realistic look, I believe. And then we have the little hose for the pump, so you want to be careful. If your kid's playing with it, make sure it doesn't snag on anything on the floor. Otherwise you could pull this out, and then the pump action for the top is not going to work. Overall, I would say it's a pretty decent vehicle for $30 in tax. Not too shabby. If you're wanting to find something relatively inexpensive and not too worried about trying to get a figure inside the vehicle, then would say definitely look into picking one of these up. If you're more of a truck enthusiast or a collector and excuse me, you want something a lot more realistic looking, then I would definitely look into going with something like Brooder that is going to give you those details like rubber wheels, and their higher end models have opening doors and movable windows, things like that. And also you can get removable lights and sounds that you can add. So not too shabby. I would give this probably a 7 out of 10 if I was going to give it a grade. But anyway, hopefully you guys liked the review. Share with your friends. Hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.
That's crispy.